Hello, people of Grange, Year 5 and Year 6, 2022. Welcome to the Grange Headteacher CCCU Assembly. We know what we're about at Grange. The G of Grange stands for a great caring attitude. The R of Grange stands for really trying our best. The A of Grange stands for always learning, especially from our mistakes. The second G of Grange stands for going for improvement and progress. The E of Grange stands for our education, which we use to help us to make good choices as we go along in life. And I did not forget the N of Grange. That stands for never giving up. That's what we are about at Grange. A caring attitude, trying our best, always learning, especially from mistakes, going for improvement and progress, using our education to help us to make good choices and never giving up. And that's why we say at Grange, our real strength is not our physical strength. It is important to work on one's physical strength, to sleep well, to eat the right things, to exercise, but the real strength comes from deep inside ourselves when we are the best that we can be and when we are always becoming the best that we can be. And that's what we call at Grange our CC way: confidence for ourselves and consideration for all those around us and for the whole world around us. And if we live our lives with that balance of confidence and consideration, we will make the world a better place for everybody and for ourselves. And yes, some Grange people of power give us hope. All the Grange children who show CC way caring with their actions and words and thoughts and make their Grange family feel safe and happy. All our amazing Grange adults who teach, care for, and help our children of Grange learn and, most importantly, make loads and loads of progress. All our children who do CC listening and speaking, and especially those who practice CC becoming, which is all about progress. Grange children who come to reflection and learn from their mistakes and do restoration, make things better for themselves and for others. All our Grange children make consistently good choices and help others to learn to make good choices. And all the Grange children are quick to be ready to learn, especially after break and other transitions. That's a hard one. We're going to talk more about that in this assembly because our character strength focus today is all about the superpower of readiness. Now, we know at Grange that it's not about who you are right now, but about always becoming your best in life with confidence and consideration. We know CC walking, it's about how you face up to a challenge. When you see a challenge, when you embrace the challenge, when you walk into the face of the challenge with your hand on your heart, and again, consideration for all those around you. So when you're walking through our school, you've got your hand on your heart, you believe in yourself, but you also know that there's learning going on. We want to keep everybody safe. So you walk, you don't run, you walk quietly so you don't disturb other people learning. Well, anybody does that kind of CC walking, that's the way to tackle any challenge in life. When you're doing star sitting, when you are focused and you're listening, then you're opening up learning pathways and you're building your knowledge and you're building your wisdom and you're making yourself a greater person. And the truth is, there's no substitute for each of us. Each of us has to live our best life, and nobody can do it for us. They can support us, they can help us, they can be kind to us, but at the end of the day, it's each of us who has to live our own best life. And that's why we say it's about always becoming your best. And this superpower of readiness is very, very important. Because here are two questions to make us think. And I love questions because questions make us think. Questions open up pathways of learning. Question number one: how can I maximize my progress? And I want you to think about that word, maximize. Maximize means the very, very, very absolute most that can be in anything. So how can I maximize my progress means how can I make my progress the most that it can possibly be? How can I make every moment count? So not just like most of the time count. How can I make every moment count? So every moment is helping me to grow and to improve myself and to do better for me. And that's why you can see in the Grange class charts, I've put in, there's a folder called Grange CC Way, and this is teachers and educators in particular. So when you want to award something, there's a readiness to learn. There's a readiness to learn award, class charts award now. So let's train the CC Way. And I use the word training because it's not learning the CC Way, it's training the CC Way. Because training is when you take your learning and you make it stick so that it's there whenever you need it. So let's train the CC Way. So look at this child expression, look at their face, look at their body language. Their mouth is closed. They're not actually saying anything, but their whole being is communicating something. Their being is communicating. I am ready to learn. Teach me because I am listening. Teach me because I'm ready to learn, and I will learn. Now, I've put up here marginal gains. You might know this word margin as the side of the page. So marginal means very little bits, like right on the side. But when you talk about a gain, it's when you get something more. So this is, like we can get a lot more. But how do we make even on the sides, right in the margins, right on the sides, we get more? How do we get those marginal gains? And this is actually a term that especially it's spoken about by sports psychologists a lot, because you have top athletes, but when they're competing against people who are so brilliant that sometimes when they're training and they want to get a little bit more skill, a little bit more mental fortitude, mental strength, they will look for those marginal gains. And you get those marginal gains by maximizing every moment. And how are we going to maximize every moment? Well, we're going to be like this child is telling us over here, teaching us. We're going to be ready to learn. Because if you come in from break time, and it's hard, after break time, sometimes you're thinking about the game you've just played, maybe sometimes sadly thinking about an argument you've just had, or maybe just your head is still in that whole atmosphere of running around in the playground. Maybe you've been to a PE lesson and you've walked the whole way back from the Key Stage 1 hall to your classroom. And now the question is, how quickly do you settle down and be looking at the teacher and say, teacher, educator, I am ready to learn. I am ready. How quickly are the teacher and educator ready to teach you? That is a marginal gain. That's maximizing every moment. That is the superpower of readiness. And that will increase our progress. So here's the discussion time. Here's where I'd love your feedback, because you come up with amazing things. Is how can we speed up our readiness to start learning at Grange after coming in from break or after every transition? So let's see what your suggestions are. So with your teacher now, Parks class, I love your feedback assembly book. That is what, that's inspired so many other classes. So I'm really looking forward to Parks class. Let's see your feedback. Tubman class, you've been tremendous with that as well. Lister, always have interesting feedback. I don't know if you've got a book, Lister, but you've got your A3 piece of paper with the post-it notes. Mandela class, you can do that with your A3 piece of paper, the post-it notes. And Seco class, I haven't seen feedback for a while. So let me hear from you. Let me hear. So we all work together in partnership. How can we maximize our progress? How can we speed up our readiness to start learning after coming in, especially after break or transition? Looking forward to your feedback. Right. Here are our stars of the week. We have got Shravan, and we've got Zara M, and we've got Laurentiu, and we've got Farah, and we've got Tiana, and we've got Yassine. So proud of you. You are people that your teachers have seen and recognized and celebrated for your Gold Grange attitude and actions this week. Well done. You're the class champions. Jeshwin, Tiana, Zara M of Seacole, brilliant work. Louisa, Yasin, and Asiya from Lister class, Tanashiri, and Ameld, and Rahima from Nightingale class, and Ansa from Tubman, and Bhavita from Tubman, and Karishma from Tubman, and Shravan from Mandela, Ajay from Mandela, and Nicoletta from Mandela, and Jewel from Parks, and Habis from Parks, and Mehdi from Parks, and Mustafa M from Parks. Well done, class champions. Brilliant CC attitudes this week. It's given us a fantastic, fabulous 23,124 class shot points, which is brilliant. I felt it was a very hard week last week, so sitting on the weekend, being able to see that this is what you've achieved. All of us together, teachers, educators, children of Grange, all of us together, people of Grange, 23,124 points, amazing. So classy classes, Seco class, fantastic to see you back in the classy class top 3, almost at 1,500. Mandela class, magnificent to see you in classy class, doing so well over 1,500. And the classy class of last week was Tubman class. And I've got to say, I'm going to give a special shout out to Miss Stewart, who leads Tubman class so brilliantly. We really miss Halim. But thank you to all the educators who work so powerfully in Tubman class. Thank you to everybody who works so powerfully in Tubman class. The Tubman class, really proud of you. Well over 2,000 points. Brilliant, classy class. Keep it up, keep growing, keep making progress. We've set ourselves a ridiculously ambitious target of 500,000 points, and we still need another 139,146 class charge points by the end of the term. It's very, very ambitious. It's very aspirational. It's very difficult, but we are going for it, and we are going to make it because we're powerful, we're kind, we are loved, we are Grange, and we can do this, and we will do this, and we are continuously becoming our best and growing and making progress. Well done, people of Grange. So, in the autumn term, as a reward for our amazing CC attitude and CC actions and class charts, we had the reindeer visit us, which was brilliant. And now the chicks are coming. I love the look on this chick's face. I'm going to say this is a chick with attitude. And the classy class of the spring term will actually get to house the chicks. But everybody will get to visit the chicks and see the chicks. It's amazing. It's just cycle of life stuff. It's just incredible because they'll arrive as eggs and they'll leave as chickens. So keep going, everybody. Let's give ourselves a CC salute. Let's really work on readiness to learn this week. Put your hand on your heart, believe in yourself. Doesn't matter if it was a difficult week and anybody said stuff that kind of took you down a little bit. Well, you build yourself up again. Put your hand on your heart and believe in yourself. You are worthy. I am worthy. And look at our beautiful world. And even though there's war in our world and there are people who are engaging in actions that are not acceptable, at the end of the day, we are going to be people of consideration at Grange. We are going to learn. We are going to make progress. We are going to be maximize every moment and get those marginal gains, make that progress, and we will grow and make the world a better place through our actions. So let's be great, let's be Grange, let's live our lives with confidence and consideration, enjoy the learning ahead, be safe and happy. Let's learn together, let's respect each other, let's achieve our potential, let's be great, let's be Grange.